Welcome everybody, I'm Sebastian Flo. I am your intergalactic time traveling genie friend here, and also I am a mindset and lifestyle coach. And this video is to cover this topic, which is what a lot of people ask me: what is a mindset coach? And what is a lifestyle consultant? And why did you choose to become one? And so here in this video, I'm going to let you know some simple rules to understanding what you are in life and how you're to become something. So in order for me to become a lifestyle consultant, in order for me to become a mindset coach, I must have already been one inside. So in this relationship that I have with living my life in a creative way and traveling to and fro, telling stories to people I meet along the way about adventures and experiences that I've had for many journeys that I've gone on. People have always told me, thank you for the assistance, thank you for the guidance, thank you for all of the words that you said, thank you for your art, thank you for your creativity, thank you for your way of life and the way that you look at things, thank you for inspiring me right now to look at things differently. I appreciate you, this is awesome. And so after many loops and spirals around the country, having this come from many different beings, I started to look at myself and started to look at my own journey, my own adventure, and my own travels and my own experiences that I've had on these adventures. And I started to see, hey, wow, that whole time you were having all that fun from what other people thought from their perspective, inside my mind, I may not have been having fun at all. My mindset might have been completely trashed and stupid. I might have been thinking about things that were from the past or from the future that didn't serve me. It might have been traumas that I've been carrying for lifetimes. Could have been all these things that I was thinking about. My mindset might not have allowed me to actually truly, fully experience those adventures that I was on. So throughout the life that I had lived before, when it is that I meet these people and they're like, yeah, thank you for your words, thank you for your inspiration and all this stuff, I was inspiring to them. This is true. I've been inspiring for a lot of people, but it wasn't really inspiring me. And one day then I said, hey, why aren't you inspired by you? And I said, well, I'm too busy looking out there at everybody else and everything else, and I'm attempting to figure out how it is that I can actually just get myself through this life, that I forgot to turn around and look at me and what it is that I was actually putting out. And when I did do that, I realized when I looked into the mirror and I saw myself clearer, I realized that I already was a mindset coach. Because if I could coach myself from the little me that I was out of those non-beneficial states of consciousness that I was in, if I could coach myself up and out of those places, and I could truly transform that other self into something that was more beneficial through the use of these sacred technologies that I have found along the way to be working for me. And mindset technology is one of the greatest technologies, because if you can wake up and tune in your mind, you can get in vibrational alignment with how you're thinking, and you can start to see these thoughts over here means everything's going to not work out for me. These thoughts over here means everything is going to work out for me. These thoughts right here tell me that these thoughts and those thoughts don't actually matter. And so then there's these other thoughts that tell me what's going on with all of these thoughts back and forth. And there's the other ones that's like, can you silence those thoughts? And blah, 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 blah. The conversation goes on and on and on and on. So positive self-talk is definitely a good beginning foundation step to rising up into meeting yourself and greeting yourself in another time zone, where it is that when you're needing to coach yourself out of a situation in your mind, because the tiger could be chasing you, it's true, and you could be running for your life. And that fear response that you have inside of you from your mindset is actually putting chemicals in your body and causing you to actually then operate in this state of I'm running for my life, right? But the very second you turn around and the tiger's not there anymore, it's time for us to turn off that fight or flight. And it's time for us to get out of those places in our mind that's creating those chemicals that go to our body, that creates that stimulation that allows us to just move that fast through wherever we are to get away from that danger that we're in. So that mindset right there is a great mindset if you really want to move and get things done right now without thinking. But that mindset, if you stay in it consistently, it causes trauma, it causes fear, it causes separation, it causes heat, it causes stress, it is trauma in its own way. So we're going to change that mindset from being chased by a tiger that's no longer there to how we can just be relaxed and calm and coherent and able to manifest our dreams into reality, and able to think in love outside of our own personal selves and see that there's a whole world out here with other opportunities and choices that can be made. Changing our mindset from that other spot of fear and have to protect myself and have to run for my life, and then therefore I then look at my job and my career or my house or my family and my city and my state, my country or whatever, and I have to protect it, and then I have to get all up in arms and I have to be shielded for no reason. And that causes us to have this collective mindset where it is that we're in trauma instead of actually helping each other out and coming together and offering our skills and the blessings that we've accumulated through lifetimes here to each other. And one of those things that I have for you is mindset. The way that you set your mind when you wake up, and the way that you keep your mindset going throughout the day, the thoughts that you have that are on repeat, whether they're beneficial or unbeneficial, this is going to create your reality around you. And if you look around you and you're really liking the reality that you have around you, then that's fantastic. You know what you're doing right. But if you're not liking the reality that you're having around you, or you just want to make it better than it is, even if you do like it, this is always about how you change your mindset. And the quickest, best, most efficient way to actually change your mind isn't to think about it. It's never going to happen that way. To change your mindset, you're going to need somebody like yourself to coach yourself through this next little, I'm going to help you right now to do it for you right here. But then you're going to have to do it on the next. Okay, so give me 1 second. Check this out. All right, quickest way to change your mindset. Here we go. Breathe in. Put your hands together. Rub them together so you can feel them, and then you press them. And the quickest way to change your mindset is to breathe. And this is called breath of fire. And the breath of fire is you're going to put your hands together like this and put your finger up, put it above your head. And then you're going to start rapidly breathing from your belly, going, pumping your stomach in and out. And then you hold, and then you breathe down. If you do this for 3.5 minutes, this will 100% for sure change your mindset. Because mindset is a bunch of things going on inside of here. And then your body, when it feels that rush of energy up into here, the brain, and it really opens up and isn't constricted anymore, then the mindset changes because you're able to feel with your whole body, your whole soul, your whole being that's around you. And when you can feel that way, then it opens up new opportunities for you. New ideas pop in your head, and then your mindset changes itself automatically. So in order to get into that vibrational alignment with yourself, to be able to feel what it's like to change your mindset, you need to do breath practices. You need to do work where you're grounding yourself, putting your feet on the ground outside barefoot on the earth, and allowing that negative energy, negative ions from the earth to come up through you and grab all the positive ions that are in you, non-beneficial, the electrosmog and frequencies from phones and cars and all this, and pushes it back down into the earth. Neutralizes it and then fills you back up with that negative energy. It's negative ions, not negative energy like good or bad. There's no such thing as that anyways. It's negative ions and positive ions. Positive ions cause heat, stress, friction, and all that. They're just bouncing around. Negative ions are actually what's really good for your body, good for your health, good for your skin, good for your mind. So when you're outside on a rainy day and you're in a field full of grass and your feet are on the ground and there's rainbows around you, this mindset right here is fully generating itself from that chi field, up and in and to and through and out and around, and surrounds us. And this right here is number one. So why did I choose to be this coach? Because I already am. Why did I choose to be a consultant of lifestyles? Because I think that your lifestyle matters, and what you do every day, how you treat yourself, how you think in your head, how you treat others. Your lifestyle matters. So we have to be always in this constant state of flow with our mindset and our lifestyle to see that they go hand in hand. So if you're thinking non-beneficial thoughts all of the time, you can look around at your house and your life and you can start to see that it's probably mirroring that. If you see that you're actually thinking beautiful, amazing, awesome thoughts and you look around at your life, you can see that it's probably mirroring that. So ultimately what's happening in this time loop continuum of as above, so below, as within, so without, your practices matter. And if you're practicing love and joy and gratitude and appreciation and getting it right and doing your best and showing up and keeping up and tuning in and sharing, then there's no reason why it shouldn't be easy for you to scale your consciousness to the next level. So what does a mindset coach and lifestyle consultant actually do? I actually help inspire you and motivate you and keep you in alignment with yourself and your dreams and your visions and your hopes. I help you identify those problems and those blocks and those things that are standing in your way that you yourself cannot see probably. And if you do see them, you probably aren't going to admit to yourself that this is your problem. And so therefore you'll continue having it. So if you want solutions, you ask for outside help, and then I give you back what you already have, and it's already on the inside of you. So it's not like I'm doing it for you. I'm just helping you see what it is you already are, which is amazing, unlimited. You got the whole world is yours. You can do anything that you want. You're amazing. You're intelligent. You have friends everywhere. You drink the best water ever. You eat the best food ever. You go the best places ever. You have the best career ever. And if you don't, we can help you get that. That's simple once we figure out what that is for you. So getting out of the way, all of those things that are no longer a part of who you truly are and your real identity of soul and self. And then we can start focusing on what it is that you're truly here to do, what your real purpose is, why you really came and incarnated in this physical body, on this planet, in this time, in this now. So in order to get all these things straight, we first have to get out of the way the things we no longer need that aren't serving us. And then we need to get the things that we actually want to focus on. And then we need to make a plan. And so here's where the coach comes in. We get this plan together, and I help you get through this plan, because when you get discouraged and you don't want to follow through on what it is that you know that you want to do, you're going to need somebody there for you that's going to be like, yo, I'm going to text you up. And just out of random times, I'm going to text you up and say, you got this, you can do anything. And it's going to be that moment that you're just like, wow, I can't believe my coach texted me at this moment. There's no reason he should have texted me right now and said, I got this. But I needed to hear that right now. And that's where I come in, because I know those moments. I know they're challenging. I've been through them, and I'm in them right now, honestly, in so many different ways. If we look at our life around us in the collective consciousness and we're connected to it all, that until we all are one with that love and joy and appreciation, and we can see it around everywhere, including on the news that most of you watch, that's when it is we got it. Till then, we only got a part of it, and it's our part, and hopefully we got our part down. And if we don't got it down, then we need some help. That's what people like myself are here for as a coach, to help coach you through those moments where you want to give up. Trust me, there's no giving up. You're going to reincarnate, you're going to come back again and again and again and again until you get it right, whatever it is that you were supposed to get right. Not what I'm supposed to get right, or he or she or your mom or your dad or anybody else, but what you're supposed to get right. Because you see this behind me? This is your version of Earth. It's in your hand. And you can take that and you can bring it into your heart. And you can live your part right now, right here. I'm here to help coach you. I have packages that are 3 months long. And what happens in this package is that there's 4 weeks in 1 month, and so that is a total of 3 months, which is 4, 8, 12 times that I will be calling you on Zoom, and we will do 1 hour per week call on what we're working on this week, what our objectives are, and how we can execute them, and then also what challenges are coming up and how can I get through those challenges, and then encouragement, and then what is our goal, what is the outcome looking like that we want to have, so that we can embody this before we even begin on our journey, because ultimately we have to be it first in order for it to ever truly manifest around us. We have to be that change that we want to see in the world. We truly have to vibrate at that level, and there are things that are standing in our way that appear to be stopping us from vibrating like that, but we can remove those things by transmuting them, transcending them, transforming them, and allowing them to just spiral into a whole nother dimension where they don't exist for us anymore. They vibrate out of our reality. All those things standing in our way, that is. And where they go is to be transmuted into someone else's reality, where they're things that they actually wanted and needed and loved, because all of us, we can pass around these things if we want to, like tools. And when I'm done building my house with that saw, I can give you that tool, and you can build your house with that saw, and then so on and so forth. That saw that makes that cut on that board that builds your house, that's no more or less valid than the hammer or the screwdriver or your mental mindset or any of the other tools, water, food, like all of this, music, all of this is a part of it. So we have to identify our frequency. What are we doing with it? Where are we going? Why would I need a coach? Why did I choose to be a coach? Because I love to coach myself through anything and everything. And I've coached myself this far and so many beings in my life so that I should help them too. So I did. I started helping everybody all of the time, everywhere, including myself. And now I created a business out of it that I love and I enjoy and it's fun. And I have beautiful, amazing clients that I help every single day that are super enjoying my gifts and my talents and my skills that I bring them, so much so that they add value to me as I add value to them, and we continue on this journey together as what we would call fungineers, having fun, engineering new ideas on this planet of how we can come together and drink tea in beautiful places. So as far as coaching goes, for me, I chose to be a coach for the reason of I already was. And what other questions did I have that I didn't answer? Lots of questions, lots of answers. But this is a short video and I'm gonna leave it at that. But if you wanna sign up for my coaching package, go ahead and follow the link below. Aloha.